The frequency table represents the marks scored in a mental arithmetic test out of 10 marks. Use the data to calculate A, the mean, the B, the median, and the C, the mode. What we're calculating here are measurements of central tendency. So here are the scores, 3, 4, 5. So no one got lower than 3 and no one got more than 9. And this is the number of students who got a 1. This is the number who got a 4. Sorry, this is the number of students who got a 3. This is the number of students who got a 4. This is the number of students who got a 5, etc. Right, first of all, we're going to calculate just using like the manual method, and then I'll show you how to use the GDC to calculate this and what you should perhaps put down in an exam. So if we make a copy of this table here, so making a copy very quickly, and we need to add in an extra column here. Okay, the extra column is that we need to work out x times x, because we've got one person who got 3 marks and then 2 people got 4 marks, so it's 8 people altogether, because the mean is add up all the total number of marks of the 30 students, and there are 30 when you add these up, dividing by the number of students. So we need to work out here 3 times 1, which is 3, 3 times 2, which is 8, sorry, 4 times 2, which is 8, 5 times 5, which is 25, 6 times 7, which is 42, 7 times 8, which is 56, 8 times 5, which is equal to 40, and 9 times 2, which is equal to 18. Then what we need is the total, so if we add these up, we get 30, and if we add these up, we're going to get 192 marks. So these 30 students actually scored 192 marks between them, and the average score will be the sum of this column. So we use this symbol here, sigma, that means sum, means add up this column, divided by the sum of the frequencies, which is like this column here. So that's going to be x bar, which is the symbol that we use for mean, so that's going to be 192, that comes from here, divided by the sum of the frequencies, which is 30, so divide by 30, and if we did 192 divided by 30, we're going to get 6.4. We need to be careful that our answer lies somewhere in this range of between 3 and 9. So that tells you how to calculate the mean. Now for the median, if you just we copy out the table again, but this time in the extra column we write down what's known as cumulative frequency, and we get this by adding up the frequencies. So the first frequency is 1, the next one is going to be 1 plus 2, which is 3, 1 plus 2, which is 5, which is 8, 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 7, which is 15, 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8, which is 23. Adding in another 5 is going to give me 28. Adding in a 2, which is 30. This last number here should agree with this total down here, which is 30. Now the median is that you put them in order of size. Now we're not going to write out 3 once and then 4 2 times, 5 times, and a great big long list. It can actually be calculated just by looking at this cumulative frequency column. So the median is the middle value. Now we have 30 items, so the middle values are going to be the 15th value, the 15th value, and the 16th value. So we can see very clearly that the 15th value is a 7, but the 16th is in this one here, and that's going, sorry, 15th value is a 6, and the 16th value is in this one, and that's going to be a 7. So the 15th value is 6, and the 16th value is going to be a 7. And what you do for the median is you add those together, so the 15th value is 6 plus the 16th value is 7, and then divide by 2, which gives you 6.5. The mode is the one with the highest frequency, so just look down this column, which has the highest frequency, this one here, 8, I'll just put a ring around that, so the mode is going to be 7. Now, all this can be done on the GDC, well the mean and the median can be done on the GDC, the mode can be just done by looking at the table. So if we go to our GDC, and here's our GDC. So when we turn our GDC on, it looks like this, and we need to go to this one here, which is a spreadsheet mode. Now, although we call these A in brackets and B in brackets, we can actually give these actual names. So I'm going to call this one X, okay, and this one F. So you can actually give them names here. If I put in 3 and 4 here, 3 being the first value in X, and then highlight them, and then do Control Menu, and then Fill, and then scroll this down until, you've got to be careful because it runs down a little bit quickly. You only want it down to 7, and then press Enter. That's a quick way of entering consecutive values. Scroll back to the top, and we now need to enter in the frequencies. These will need to be done manually because they're not consecutive. So 1, enter, 2, enter, 5, enter, 7, enter, 8, enter, 5, enter, 2, enter. And then scroll back to the top, and then do Menu. We want number 4, Statistics, and then we want number 1, Stat Calculations, and we just want the one variable statistics. Now this one here, just ignore this here, just ignore it and press OK. Okay, and then in the X list we're going to put X. Okay, if not you'd have to put A with brackets. And then in this list here we're going to put F. And we want to put these two will always be empty. We're never going to do anything with these on this course. And here we want the results in the first 3 column, which is going to be C, because X is A and F, the frequency list, is B. And we're using labels here that we put in, and the first available column is C. Notice the C has square brackets by it. That's how the calculator determines which column to put it in. We press OK, and we get some values. If we scroll down here, we've got the mean. Here we've got the sum of the items, and if we scroll down a little bit further, it will tell you that N, number of items, is 30. We'll just scroll back up to the top there, and we'll just put that in the screenshot. So those are the screenshots of the method used. Want to look back at it. Okay, so it's slightly different to what we've done in class. We've actually labelled the columns, and here we end up with the mean being 6.4, but we can put the calculation in. The mean is sigma xf over sigma f. We know that xf, the sum of this, is going to be 192, and we know the number of items is 30, and we've got that the answer is 6.4 from the calculator. For the median, if you scroll down here, oops, if we scroll down here, we will get the median, which is 6.5 here, and so the median will be equal to that one there, which is 6.5 from the GDC. So this has been a video to show you how to find the mean and median and mode by manual method, and the mean and the median using the GDC.